Alright, so this is the video for IXL P3, which is about geometric sequences. Geometric sequences are what we get when we multiply a bunch of numbers in a row by the same number. Right? So all these were multiplied by the same thing to get the next one in the row. Right? Our job this time is to fill in the blank numbers. Right? So what we need to do is figure out what number was multiplied each time so that we can find the next one in the list. Right? For this activity, I would suggest using the Desmos calculator because it does the fractions very well. The 84 will do the fractions. I'll show you that at the end. But this one's going to be a lot easier to use than any other one that we have. Alright, so let's get started. So what we need to do first is find out what number was used and then use that number to get the next one. So to find out what number we use to multiply, take two numbers in a row and do the second one divided by the first one. Right, so in this case, we do the 16 divided by the 4. Right, and so then you just put that in your calculator, and then we get 4. Right, so 4 is what number we use to multiply for each time. Times 4, times 4, times 4, times 4. So to get our missing number, we take 256 times 4, which is 1024. So our blank is 1024. And there you go. Alright, so let's try this one. This one's a little more interesting. We got 5, blank, 125, negative 625, 3125. So it seems kind of random with that negative number there, but once we do it, it'll make a lot more sense. So what we're going to do, same thing, pick 2 in a row. So get that one, so take these 2. Do the second one divided by the first one. Make sure you include negatives and stuff when you're dividing. So we got negative 625 divided by 125, which gives us negative 5. So we multiply by negative 5 every time. Right, so to get our blank, we take 5 and multiply by negative 5. 5 times negative 5 would be negative 25. If you're working on these and you want to make sure you have the right answer, one way to check it is to do that one, do it one more time. So do negative 25 times negative 5 again. Negative 25 times negative 5. And it's 125, which is the next number here. So it's just a way to double check your answers to see if you're doing them right before you hit submit. Okay, so now our second 2 here have fractions. So this is where that Desmos calculator is going to be a lot more helpful here. So we're doing the same process. Second one divided by the first one. So do 1 over 30 divided by 1 over 60. Right? So when you do it, if you type it, if you do 1 divided by, so you kind of start the fraction for you, you can type, and then go over, hit divide, makes another fraction, 1 over 60. Right, so you kind of see that's exactly how I wrote it down here. So you can type it just how we wrote it. We hit enter, we get an answer of 2. So we know we multiply by 2 every time to get that answer. Right, so we know we're going to multiply times 2. So now what we got to do is go back up to here. We're doing 2 over 5 times 2, enter. Now here first it gives you the decimal. All you gotta do to get the fraction is hit that little button next to it. You hover, it says convert to fraction. And there you go. So 4 over 5 is gonna be the answer. Make sure you put fractions as your answers for this IXL, no decimals. It's not going to let you do that. There you go. Okay, and that's number 3. Number 4, I'm going to do number 4 with the TI-84 in case anyone was wanting to use that calculator. So, same process. Take your 2 fractions. Second one divided by first one. When you use the TI-84, what you want to do is when you type the 1/3, put it in a fraction. Oops, 1/3 divided by, and then type your second one 1/2 in that fraction. Put each fraction in its own set of parentheses. Hit enter. It gives you a decimal. On an 84, to get a fraction, what you gotta do is you hit the button that says math on it, which is right here. First option is for fraction. Hit enter again. And you see we get 2/3. So 2/3 is what was being multiplied by. So to fill in our blank, we have to do 4/27 times 2/3. So again, when you type the fractions, put them in parentheses here. 4/27 divided by, multiplied by 2/3. And again, make sure you've got parentheses around each of your individual fractions. Got a decimal again, so hit math, enter. 8/81. This would be 8/81. There you go. Right. So again, if you're using the 84 and you want a fraction, click the math button, enter. Right. So that is doing geometric. If you have any questions, just make sure you let me know on Google Hangout.